As soon as Anthony came on, Anthony is like in the biggest controversy ever. Anthony's the biggest celeb on YouTube right now. I'm telling you, Anthony, I love it. No, I'm listening because I'm on your side for a lot of it too. But I know. But this is the thing is, you did make fun of his wife, so that's a tough one to get by. But this is the thing, Club Soda Kenny. Why would he throw you out like that? I know he's professional. It seems like why don't you just say, hey, leave him alone? Why do you think he took it that far?
I think because he's a mercenary. Not familiar with the situation, really quickly, the very quick recap is Anthony Cumia basically brought up a lot of comics through his show. Just 100%. He was a big comedy supporter, a big comedy lover. A lot of comedians would not be where they are today if it weren't for Anthony and the Opie and Anthony Show, which he won't say because he's a humble guy. He has quiet confidence, but Bill Burr is one of these people, and Bill Burr gets married to a woke black chick, and then all of a sudden decides Anthony is like a horrible racist person.
Yes. Oh.
And maybe Anthony points out, oh, maybe Bill Burr has lost his edge. Maybe he's gone a little soft since marrying said woke person. And maybe points that out, and that all of a sudden makes him the worst, most racist person. He goes to the Comedy Cellar to try to bury the hatchet. This was years ago, but he goes to try to bury the hatchet, and Club Soda Kenny kind of butts you out.
He just without saying anything, without no talking. Just I've seen him throw people like that out when I was paying him. But you'd think since he knew me, maybe a little, hey Anthony, Bill doesn't want to discuss anything, and I'd be like, okay, Kenny, by the way, take it easy and whatever. But it was just go, and he's chest bumping me out of the place like, all right, I see what he does. When someone's paying him, he's loyal to that person. But
Anthony, I said this on my show today because we covered this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I said, Bill has every right to be mad at you for saying his wife is ugly. But also, his wife is not attractive. She's not an attractive woman.
And we
can all agree on
my opinion. I kept saying, like, my opinion of it. I would never, like, go out with somebody that looks like Bill Burr's wife. I just wouldn't. And obviously, I'm no beauty here, but it's like I just said my personal opinion. She's not my type, right? And me and Gavin probably said some things about her kind of being masculine. Yeah, that's like a little masculine.
I mean, if Michelle Obama is your type, then you'll love her.
I just love how
Michael who?
Yeah, she's smiling and her head turns and everything, and Bill just looks like, ha, like his head is sinking into his shoulders, like, ha. But whatever, I know, love is love, whatever. I have no problem with it.
Love is love.
I know, you and Alex and your wife and Demetrius. Say love is love.
Love is love. No, but this is the one thing that you have to remember. This is the one thing though, and I don't know Bill, and he's much more talented than me. But you have to give him. This is one thing is now he's on Mandalorian. He's Disney, so he's like so corporate. So that's what I'm saying. That's why he's so. He's so Hollywood.
I get it. Yeah. I understand it wholeheartedly. Yeah. It was more the Kenny thing that really was kind of the issue there than the Bill thing. I understand the Bill thing.
Also, Alex,
this is great
shit.
Anthony,
Lizzo's on Mandalorian. It's not that impressive.
I know, but it's Disney. You know what I mean? I'm not even saying it's that big a deal, but and he was in, what was that old show, the best one ever about the meth cooks?
Breaking Bad. He was in.
Yeah, I'm just saying he wants to be ultra Hollywood, so he's a virtue signaler. So you're the opposite of a virtue signaler.
I get that,
and so that's why he's.
But then Noam down there at the Comedy Cellar, he kind of has a problem with me now, and he always did kind of. But I just flew under the radar with him. But this one really kind of made it where. Because I had kind of a blow up with Jon Stewart a couple of years back in the Comedy Cellar, and Noam wasn't happy about that. Yeah, like a fucking asshole too, and he's coming up
Jon Stewart
calling me a racist. Of course, that's what they do.
Anthony, this would be the biggest video on the internet. You pay one of your guys to go film you, and you go up to the Comedy Cellar and you troll them like I troll them.
Well,
like,
I did.
Excommunicated.
I went the other night.
Yeah. You need to film it though. Everybody would watch it. I mean, I'd be dialed in.
You fucking know all about this shit.
And don't live stream it in case you gotta edit something out and then just film it. But
it was. I went there. I was going out with an intern of ours, this girl Francine, lovely black girl that interned for the O&A show years ago, and she was coming. She was coming into into the city, and she, even before any of this really happened, she goes, "You want to hang out and grab a drink?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, man!" I always thought she was hilarious. So we go out, and then this happened, and Godfrey added a whole nother thing to it. Godfrey, the comic, was on stupid Chad, who keeps injecting himself into fucking everything on his show, and said that, in short, Godfrey said if he sees me down at the Comedy Cellar, he's going to kick my ass, because I say things, and he's going to now be physical because of what I said.
If that happened, though, Anthony, that would be so viral in the comedy world. And Joe Rogan's loving this. I don't know if he's texting you now. He's like eating this. He's laughing about this.
I know. So Godfrey said he'd kick my ass. So I'm like, all right. I heard this at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. By 8:30 p.m., I was walking into the Comedy Cellar, holding hands with a black girl. And walking in, and Noam is playing some in a jazz band, and he looks at me and just like shakes his head, like, this motherfucker, and he goes, "You're not welcome here." He says it like in front.
He said that to you?
He goes, "You're not welcome here." And then I look at Francine like, "Oh my God, they don't like you? They don't allow black people in here?" So I go, "Okay," and I walk to the bar and grab some drinks. Like, I don't care. Most places I end up, I'm not welcome at. So I just figured I'd hang out there. So me and Francine laughing, having some drinks and whatnot. A couple of comics came up and said hi, but they couldn't throw me out because they'd have to throw out a black woman, and they could not possibly do that. So I played the race card and won. I felt so good about it, but Godfrey didn't come in. It would have been great if he punched me. I swear to you, I was going to go to the news and say that he didn't want a white guy with a black girl and punched me in the face, and he's a racist. So I could still have that happen.
There because he was in LA, which means all talk.
Where he was going to kick my ass long distance. Okay.
Yeah. His foot was going to go coast to coast.
And then Chad, like side note, said he knows, he has it confirmed that I wasn't at the Comedy Cellar the other night. And I go,
he's in Florida.
Confirmed.
Opie and Anthony both suck in my opinion.
Confirmed.
He said it's confirmed. So I got on the air and I said, Chad, if you can show proof that I wasn't at the Comedy Cellar, I swear to you, I am giving you $10,000 cash. I'm just going to hand him 10 grand. And it's like, where is he? Where is he?
How are you playing those drops, Karl?
That's hilarious.
Well,
I know.
Whatever.
It's
Opie and Anthony both suck in my opinion.
Yeah, I love it. But I said, if you can prove I wasn't there, then I'll give you $10,000. I know I was there. I would never do that if I wasn't there. So there's that. Again, he's lying. That's all Chad Zumock does. So
just
that's
like
Cumia
Country when he got attacked by Cumia Country.
Right,
Make
my
American
fake
Cumia
mafia.
Again.
He called it my fake mafia. It's like if I sent people out to beat you up and they did it, that sounds like a pretty real mafia there. It's not a fake mafia. Fake mafia wouldn't have beat him up.
We got Frankie McDonald in chat.
Funny.
Wow, what's up, Frankie?
Frankie's doing great so far. Oh,
doing great so far. Coming in
good to hear
from Facebook.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, none of us would know what it's like to be accused of being racist, so we can only pretend to feel
of course
what you're feeling.
I was wondering if there was something specifically you did other than just not be an idiot.
No. It was nothing I really did. Early on, here's what happened, and here's what Bill Burr told me. He goes, my wife was so upset that your fans were bashing me and her for not supporting you when you got fired in 2014. So I go, Bill, what the fuck was I supposed to? You know the fans. If I would have said, hey, guys, calm down, don't get on Bill and his wife, it would have been 20 times worse. We had code words on the O&A show when we had a guest that we wanted them to light up. We said, hey, serious questions only, people. Serious questions only. And they knew like the opposite was the thing to do. So I figured leave it alone and don't talk about it. So Bill and his wife decided that I was a piece of shit for not telling the fans to lay off them while they were getting on them for not supporting me. But at the end of the day, he said to me at a meeting, we were out in LA, and he said to me, he finally said, he goes, yeah, if my wife didn't even want me to come here and talk to you. He goes, but we can't work professionally together anymore. It's just done. And then he got up and left. And I'm like, all right, fuck you. Now now I'm kind of pissed and annoyed at the whole thing. And this was years ago. So it just kind of escalated whenever the names came up and whenever there was another Patrice O'Neal benefit I wasn't allowed to go to, that it just kind of escalated.
So close to him.
To the point where, where the other night when I saw him in there, I just decided, look, we're in the same fucking place. That doesn't happen often. Let me go up and see if I could at least just go, hey, Bill, what's up? And, maybe agree that down the line somewhere we might be able to figure something, anything. But then to just have Kenny, this mook, come over and muscle me out of the place, fuck you, fuck him, fuck everybody.
Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Come and get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.